Welcome to BBB's webinar on the top 10 ways to maximize your BBB accreditation, presented by BBB's own Vice President of Sales. We'll give everybody a chance to log in, and we'll begin the webinar in 3 minutes. Thank you for everybody's patience while we gave everybody a chance to log in. Welcome. My name is Shauna Dutton, and I'm Better Business Bureau's Business Relations Marketing Lead. I'm very pleased to introduce you all to our newly launched Accredited Business webinar. The webinar series is designed to provide our accredited businesses with relevant Better Business topics. Today we have with us David Harrison, the Vice President of Sales from our Better Business Bureau, serving Alaska, Oregon, and Western Washington. David will be giving us helpful tips on how to maximize your accreditation by teaching us easy, effective, impactful ways to deliver the message, "I'm BBB accredited." But before we get started, I would like to take a moment to review a couple housekeeping items. First, questions. Please feel free to submit your questions at any time. Simply type them into the box on the left-hand side of your screen. If viewing along with others, please designate a scribe to submit your group's question and respond. We will plan to address questions at certain slides of the presentation. Second, if you experience any technical difficulties, also on the left side of your screen, you will see a link to GoToWebinar's troubleshooting website, as well as a toll-free number to call and listen to the webinar over the phone. Please use them if you're having any trouble hearing the audio presentation. Also note that to resolve a problem of the slides not advancing automatically, please try exiting and re-entering the webinar. Finally, this webinar is being recorded, and the online archive will be available next week after the live version on our website and YouTube channel at www.akorww.bbb.org/webinar. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to David to get us started.
Thank you, Shauna. Good morning, everyone. Again, I'm David Harrison, the Vice President of Sales with Better Business Bureau, serving Oregon, Western Washington, and Alaska. Our session today is to discuss the 10 ways to maximize your Better Business Bureau accreditation, and we've got some easy, simple, and effective ways to tell the public that you're an accredited business with Better Business Bureau and what that means to you. And as Shauna did mention, this is being recorded, but also we're live tweeting today during today's webinar. So if anybody wants to join the conversation, you can join the tweeting conversation at hashtag BBB webinar. So let's get started. So the key thing about being an accredited business with Better Business Bureau is that you are recognized as a marketplace role model, and you're committed to the Better Business Bureau standards in ethics and trust. And consumers are out there looking for accredited businesses like you. Our research that we've done shows that 7 out of 10 consumers prefer to do business with a Better Business Bureau accredited business. And over the last year, the Better Business Bureau system handled almost 125 million inquiries about accredited businesses. So people are aware of Better Business Bureau, and they know what accredited businesses stand for, and they're looking for businesses like you. In our service area of Alaska, Oregon, and Western Washington, less than 4% of the businesses in the service area are BBB accredited. So this gives you, an accredited business, a significant advantage over your competitors in the marketplace. So really the important thing is that you've earned accreditation. It's not purchased, it's earned, and not everyone is eligible to take not everyone is eligible, and therefore you as an accredited business need to take full advantage of this accreditation. Tell your customers and tell your potential customers. So let's look at some of the top 10 ways to maximize your accreditation. First off, the simplest one to use, the BBB logo. Use the logo on all of your printed materials, commercials, and ads, and so forth. The BBB logo means you're an accredited business. Use the logo in commercials, print ads, flyers, billboards, invoices, business cards. Put it on the doors and windows of your business. Put it on we have magnetic decals available to put on your service trucks. Consumers recognize this logo, and when they see it, they know you're an accredited business. They know what that means to them. So you want to make certain that you've got the logo everywhere you can use it. Our consumer research that we did shows that 98% of our consumers recognize the BBB logo. They know what it stands for, and they know that you're an accredited business and what that means to them. So you want to make sure you've got the logo out there everywhere so people can see it. Number 2, claim and customize your BBB business review. So on our website, we have business reviews for all businesses, both accredited and non-accredited. But as an accredited business, you can do things to customize your business review that non-accredited businesses can't. You can add photos, videos, hours of operation, talk about your service area, state your return policies, and so forth. And the reason this is important is for just our Better Business Bureau area, Oregon, Western Washington, and Alaska, we've had almost 2.3 million web views of our business reviews in just year to date. So in just the first 6 months of this year, 2.3 million views of our business review pages. So people are going to the business review pages and looking up information about businesses like you. You can claim and customize your business review. So let me show you a little bit of the information about what this looks like. So this is how you do it. If you go to your business review, you'll see on the page it says claim this business review, and you click on that, and it gives you a real simple login information to create a login into your account, and then there's some really easy instructions on how to claim this business review. And there's also on that page a video that shows you the detailed steps of how to claim this business review. But again, the important thing for this is as an accredited business, you can claim and customize your business review, and this gives you an advantage over your competitors. Here's an example of one of the standard business reviews that has not been claimed. It's got information about the business, their location, and so forth. But this business owner has gone in and claimed their business review. You can see they've added information about their service area, they've added photos here about their business, and as you click through this, there's more information that they've added about claiming and customizing their business review. It's a great BBB advantage for you as an accredited business to claim your business review and customize your information. At this point, since we're just kind of getting into it, are there any questions from the audience about what we've discussed so far? If you have any questions, you can certainly type them in the box and we'll answer them as we go forward. All right, so let's look at ways to maximize your accreditation. Number 3, tell the world. Say you're a BBB accredited business. So if you're doing radio advertising, print advertising, on-hold messages on your telephone, voicemail greetings, add it to your email signature lines, have the person who answers your phone speak it when they pick up the phone. Tell people you're a BBB accredited business. So for example, let's say you have on-hold messaging at your place of business. Thank you for calling XYZ. We're a BBB accredited business. And just remind people every chance you get that you are an accredited business with Better Business Bureau. Use it in your radio spots, use it in advertising messages, use it in your signature lines on your email. People, again, recognize what a BBB accredited business is and what it stands for, and you want to make certain that you're taking full advantage of that and tell the world. Number 4, we have a great program available to accredited businesses. It's called the Better Business Bureau Online Seal Program. And this is a dynamic seal. It's not a static logo. It's a dynamic seal that you can add to your website, Facebook pages, other web pages, and so forth. And this is an example here on this slide that shows what the dynamic seal looks like. You do have to be a participant of the BBB Online Seal Program to have access to this dynamic seal. And that's very simple to add to your accreditation, and we'll show you how to do that here shortly. This is an example of a web page. You can see here the business has added different links on their web page. They're a member of Angie's List. They have a link to Home Depot. They're a member of Green Sky Home Improvement. But they've also added the dynamic seal here. This is what it looks like when it's on the page. And then if consumers hover over it, the dynamic seal then reverts to, and it shows when they've been accredited, how long they've been accredited, and if they click on it at this point, it then takes them automatically to their Better Business Bureau Business Review page. It links automatically to that. So it's an interactive dynamic seal. It's not a static logo. It's a great way to get people, again, to link to your business review and learn more about your business offerings as an accredited business. So number 5, talk about yourself. Add the verbiage BBB Accredited Business to your website, social media pages, local business listings, if you're doing news releases about your business into the marketplace, if you have advertising. You can use our logo, but you can also use the verbiage BBB Accredited Business. So XYZ Business, a BBB Accredited Business, is available to blah, 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 and add that to all of your information. So again, tell people. They know what the Better Business Bureau stands for. They know as an accredited business, you meet certain standards of trust, and you want to make certain that you remind people every time you interact with them that you are an accredited business. Number 6, this is a really effective one. I hope everyone takes advantage of it, and that's add BBB accreditation to sales presentations, bids, proposals, new customer materials, and so forth. Include the logo and a copy of your accreditation certificate to the materials that you use when presenting to your customers. The Better Business Bureau is typically a deciding factor for consumers when deciding whom to do business with. Previous job that I had, I worked for a company that was BBB accredited, and the very first page of our presentation to homeowners was a copy of our certificate. And we're walking into someone's home to give them a presentation on the products that we sold. We did heating and air conditioning at that time. And they're a little hesitant, dealing with somebody walking in the door. I don't know this person. They're going to charge me a bunch of money. I'm very uneasy. And the very first thing we talked about in our presentation was, we're a BBB accredited business. Here's a copy of our certificate. Here's our rating. We were A+. And it instantly put consumers at ease. They know that by being in a BBB accredited business, I know that they have certain standards, they meet certain levels of trust, and I'm very much at ease with this person. So really it's important that the first thing you lead off with is, as a BBB accredited business, we're here to make sure that this project goes well, and as an accredited business, you know that we meet certain standards of trust. So I encourage everybody to include accreditation in their sales presentations and so forth. And if you have sales staff that you would like us to educate as to what accreditation means to them and to potential customers, we're available to give presentations to your staff about what accreditation means. So we'll take a break here. Any questions so far? So question from the audience. I just joined BBB and my rating is A-. Because of the time I have been a member. Does A- look bad to consumers? No, not at all. To be an accredited business, you have to have B or better. And they know in the business reviews we write as to what that score means and to why, whether it's length of time in business and so forth. And no, consumers do not look at A- as being a bad rating. Question that came up regarding the website, how many times do I know it's been viewed? We'll talk about that here in just a second when we get to the business review listings and so forth. We have a way where you, as a business owner, can actually access the information for what the stats are on the number of times your business review has been looked at. Good questions. So let's look at number 7. Enhance your online directory listing. When you become an accredited business, you're automatically listed in our alphabetical listing by your business category or by your type of business. But you have an opportunity as an accredited business to stand out from the crowd and add additional advertisements to our directory. You can be listed as a premier advertiser, featured advertiser, logo, color sponsor, and so forth. We'll show you some examples here in a second. But you can also add Better Business Bureau web page advertising to your media plan. So if you're doing print, direct mail, bus, billboard, radio, television, and so forth, you can also add BBB web page advertising to your media plan and link all of those advertisements together so people can see your business review. Our Better Business Bureau business directory in this service area of Oregon, Western Washington, and Alaska gets a tremendous amount of web traffic. In the last 12 months, the directory's been viewed 712,000 times. So people are going to bbb.org, they're looking for accredited businesses like yourself, and they're going to the business directory for specific types of business, like roofers, movers, house painters, and so forth. And they're going through the business directory, and by being an paid advertiser in the directory, you get even more exposure than just the alphabetical listing. Here's an example of what the paid listings look like. This is at the top of the alphabetical page. You can see here that different companies have added their information with their logo, their contact information. You can see here that you can add a link to go to your web page. They can map your business, pull up your phone number, and so forth. And there's a key thing here I want to show you called Request a Quote. We're going to talk about Request a Quote in just a minute. They can also link to your Better Business Bureau review page. And also with paid advertising in the directory, you'll add this link here that says full ad, and if your consumers click on the full ad, it pulls up a separate full page ad that you can add to your listing with more specific information about what you do, your logo, and so forth. So it's a great way to add some additional exposure to your business as being part of the BBB online directory. We also have web tiles available on the directory. This is an example of our carousel. This is a rotating carousel at the top of our business directory pages, and you can buy those tiles, and there's also additional web tiles available throughout the directory for even additional exposure. Number 8, apply for Better Business Bureau's prestigious Business of the Year Torch Award. Every year, we publicly recognize one winner in each state, Oregon, Western Washington, and Alaska, as our Business of the Year. You apply for review as a Torch Award, and it's not judged by Better Business Bureau. There's a panel of your peers that review people who have nominated themselves for Torch Awards, and then we announce the winners every spring. And what a great way as an accredited business to maximize your exposure by being named Business of the Year Award. So you apply in the fall, in October. You can apply through our website, and you can add your supporting materials as to why you feel your Business of the Year, and then panelists judge it during the winter, and then we announce the winners in the spring of 2014. And this is a great exposure for you as a business owner. Our Businesses of the Year get press releases and photographs, and we publicize the heck out of our Business of the Year Torch Awards. Number 9, sign up for Better Business Bureau's Request a Quote. The Request a Quote program is a way for us to connect your potential customers directly to you. When they're on your business review page, I showed you earlier there's that one link on the review page that says Request a Quote. Consumers click on that, and a panel pops up on their computer that says, I'd like some more information from this business owner. They type in the specifics, and we'll show this here in just a second. And those leads are then automatically sent to you as an accredited business, either by email or by text. And it's a great way for Better Business Bureau to send interested customers to you. Only accredited businesses qualify for our Request a Quote program. And the best thing about Request a Quote is it's free. All you have to do is contact ab-services@thebbb.org, and they'll register you into our Request a Quote program. And then when customers are searching our website and directory looking for accredited businesses in your type of business, they'll then add information directly to this form here on the screen that you see. I'd like some specifics about this, and their name and their phone number and their email address, and the information is automatically sent to you. It's a great program. We get tons of traffic on our Request a Quote program, and I encourage every accredited business to be a part of this. And finally, number 10 on the ways to maximize your BBB accreditation. Drum roll, anyone? Get involved with Better Business Bureau. As an accredited business, we encourage you to get involved with a public event. We do events throughout the year, such as Secure Your ID Day, Scam Jam, all kinds of speaking engagements. We have a calendar on our website that shows all of our public events, and we encourage you to be a part of those and to sponsor them. We have a Better Business Bureau Integrity Golf Classic every year in Oregon, Western Washington, and Alaska. You can partner with that, be a sponsor, come out and play golf, interact with other accredited businesses. You can host a free seminar at your place of business for your staff and also for the public. If there's a specific topic that's important to you, we can come out as Better Business Bureau and present to your potential customers, your staff, about whether it's Secure Your ID, military theft ID, elderly scams, and so forth. We've got a number of different topics that we can present to your customers or your staff as part of Better Business Bureau. You can, as we're doing today, host and present a webinar. What a great way to reach 100 potential customers right at that point by presenting a webinar. And as I mentioned, you can go out to our website and look at our events calendar and see all the great things that we have available. Here's a few photos from some of our recent events. This is our golf tournament that we did recently. It's a great way to get involved with Better Business Bureau. And there's some new things that are coming here in the near future for accredited businesses, such as ways to view stats. We'll talk about that in a second. Affinity programs, discounts for accredited businesses, and all kinds of ways to participate with Better Business Bureau. Here's an example of Secure Your ID Day. We do this throughout the year, a couple times a year, where members of the public can bring by their carloads, truckloads of secure documents that they want to have shredded, and then the big mobile shredding truck in the background will shred all of their documents for free. So at this point, if there's any additional questions, I know we've had a couple questions that have come in while we've been talking. One is, let me answer this one right away. Is there a way that I can link my rating reviews with clients who actually called for our services as a result of viewing my BBB online review page? Yes, the best way to do that, if you're doing any type of consumer satisfaction survey or how did you hear about us, be sure and ask them if they came through Better Business Bureau, or ask the question, how did you learn about our business, and have them respond to you, I found you on Better Business Bureau. There isn't a way where we can directly link and track how many people went from our review page to your web page. We do track the number of stats of how many times people linked to your review page and then to your web page, but I can't tell you if they actually did business with you. So the best way to do that is then do a consumer satisfaction survey and ask them, how did you hear about us? And then the other question was, is there a way that I can track my stats or my views on my ratings page so I can see if I'm getting potential customers? There is. The best way right now to track your web traffic through business review page and your stats is you can email ab-services@thebbb.org, or you can phone call the AB Services hotline, and they can pull up your stats for you and let you know what kind of traffic you're getting off of your business review page. In the future, here in just a few months, we'll be sending out on a periodic basis a report card to all of our accredited businesses, letting them know what their stats are. So you can keep track of it yourself. But if you want to know anytime, you can certainly just send an email or call AB Services, and they can tell you what your stats are. Here's another question. The website is not very user-friendly, and it's sometimes confusing. Are there plans to upgrade the interface and make it easier? Yes, there are. We're going through a complete website redesign. It should launch within the next 30 to 60 days. It has dramatically improved search functions so that businesses can go, or excuse me, consumers can go onto the web page and find those types of businesses or those specific businesses that they're looking for much easier. It's much more user-friendly. That upgrade to our website should be coming in the next 30 to 60 days. What's the cost information for the BBB Online Directory? I didn't know it existed. It's actually a very, very reasonable cost per thousand or cost per impression. Typically, an upgraded directory listing is somewhere between $600 to $700 for a year. And if anybody's interested, you can call AB Services, and we can also contact you through our Programs and Publications department. All right, are there any other questions from the crowd out there? Well, I really want to thank people for taking the time to listen to this seminar. I know we talked about scheduling for an hour, but these tips to maximize your accreditation are very simple and easy, and so we made the presentation kind of quick and easy because they're real simple to implement. And again, I really want to thank everyone for being a part of this webinar this morning. If you have any additional questions or want some additional information about the things that we talked about, on the screen is my email and phone number. Everyone's welcome to give me a call or shoot me an email, and we'd be happy to set you up with some programs to maximize your accreditation.
Thank you, David, and great questions from everybody. Just wanted to thank you all for attending this webinar, and to please visit us at akorww.bbb.org/webinar to register for our upcoming webinars. We will have a webinar each month. Next month, we're really excited to have Stacy Carroll with Trackstar giving us tips for better performance reviews. If your accredited business is also interested in presenting a future webinar, please contact myself, Shauna Dutton, for more information at 206-676-4164, or you can visit us on the web at akorww.bbb.org.